It was a routine exam. My family physician found a lump from my thyroid, and a couple of weeks later I got the word that it was indeed cancer. So when she said the C word, it was devastating. I really couldn't believe what I was hearing, and so I basically shut down at that point, and I really didn't hear a whole lot of what she had to say after that. This was right before Christmas, and I hadn't done all my Christmas shopping and didn't want to ruin the holidays for my family. My boss said, you need to get a second opinion and you should call Connectcare 3. So I made the phone call, and from that point forward, they did everything for me. I got phone calls and emails regularly from them. They asked me questions, how far I would be willing to travel. They found out which hospitals were the top cancer hospitals. They spoke about the physicians that were at that facility, their level of expertise, which made the decision really very, very easy. The evening before the doctor appointment that we had that was out of town, we were able to have dinner together and sit down and talk about what our expectations were for the meeting with the doctor. And she explained that she would be taking notes of everything that would happen in that meeting, because she was aware, like my previous experience, that when you're sitting down with a doctor, you don't always remember everything that they tell you. And basically, I didn't have to do anything on my own. Connectcare 3 was there for me every step of the way. Once the surgery was completed, but the next step was the radioactive iodine treatment, which was the part that really bothered me the most. It was something that would take place approximately 6 weeks after the surgery, and I would have to ingest radioactive iodine that would search throughout my body for any remnants of the cancerous thyroid tissue. I really did not want to ingest something like that in my body that takes a long time to get out of your system, and that you can't hold your children, you can't be around other people. Other facilities, they mandatorily made you go through this ingesting the iodine, and with the facility that I chose to go to, they actually did a bone scan, a body scan, and it looked completely throughout my system. Because that test found that there was no cancerous tissue in my body, I didn't actually have to go through that iodine treatment, and that was the thing that I was so excited about. I believe that I would have had a tremendously different outcome had it not been for Connectcare 3. I wouldn't have been as confident about the choice of surgeon, and obviously the mandatory thyroid treatment. That, again, was the hardest part for me. As soon as anyone been said to me that they may have had some sort of an issue, I've immediately said, call Connectcare 3. It is such an important thing to have. And it's such a unique thing. I mean, I tell people who don't work in the same field of business that I do about what happened to me and the type of care that I had, and they shake their heads. They can't believe that there is actually a company that will work with you every step of the way and help you have the best possible outcome. They just don't understand how this could possibly exist.